Welcome. We're live on YouTube, and leave a comment, and you might win some free product.
Are we giving away product today?
Yeah.
What are we giving away?
I don't know.
And by the way, this is the Fish and Pickle Show. We're going to trademark
We're rebranding it.
Yeah, we are. We'll have shirts soon. But
we could do a bottle of EDT. Tried last time and gave it to somebody with gas.
Gasser?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do a gas extreme or EDT. Comment below. We'll pick a winner.
Yep.
Pickles will pick a winner before the show's over. But before our normal rollout to start the show, we're going to kick Pickles out.
I'm leaving.
Because we got two cool special guests that you're going to see here in a sec. So.
All right, I'm leaving.
Zoom. Come on in, guys.
All right.
You guys going to have to share a mic kind of.
Right. Correct, yeah.
And you guys are going to help this world.
Correct, yeah.
And you guys are going to help this world get to see what some of these crazy diesel guys that you just met and what some of these crazy diesel guys that you just met and what they're doing. And we kind of talked about that because the last one, we won't tell who we talked about. We'll say that for the episode. But it was one of the guys that are maybe in one of the...
But it had been sitting outside for like 20 years unused. And so we took it off the pallet, put it on our dyno, took the propane carburetor. So we took it off the pallet, put it on our dyno, took the propane carburetor off, put a gas carburetor on. I checked the points in it, which it still had points in it. I don't know if anybody's familiar with points nowadays. I'm old school, so points is it, you know. And but we get this thing fired up. It made like 88 horsepower, 82 horsepower, something like that, and 217 pound-feet of torque. And through our subsequent modifications from normally aspirated stuff all the way up through our turbocharged stuff, which is our current iteration. Right now the engine makes a little over 600 horsepower.
That's nuts.
And a little over 700 pound-feet of torque on pump gas.
That's nuts.
So,
yeah, and it's like it's a very trick build. There's been a lot of great parts that have come out since the previous turbo version, which even that was used a lot of stock componentry. It was very much like a cool hot rod build, stuff that pieced together. And that one made 522 horsepower and 600 pound-feet. But this one has coil near plug ignition. It's got a custom EFI system for sequential EFI, with built-in crank cam sensors, a bunch of stuff that we had to build for it. It's got a billet front accessory drive, serpentine front accessory drive, custom piston, forged H-beam rod, CNC board head. It's got a lot of billet custom hydraulic roller. It's got a lot of really cool parts, and that was like our big one for the year.
Right.
And it really gets people fired up. Those oddball projects like that, man, people love them. And I think it's because we love it because we like taking an engine that maybe necessarily wasn't designed to do that.
88 horsepower Ford.
and making it do it, and some of the things you get to try and the things you get to build along the way. The problem solving aspect is the fun part.
it is, and you, like you're talking about, it influences a market, right? So the issue with that, there's no one that makes a lot of performance parts for some of these things. So when you bring them to life, so it's just an engine, right? An engine doesn't know its brand. It does, and it only knows a few things. It knows how big it is, how many cylinders it has, what its volumetric efficiency is, and what fuel it runs. That's basically it.
Right.
So anything that you can do, you can make it better, right? So in this one, we've indirectly, and I think we'll take a little bit of credit for this. We've sparked some of the aftermarket for it. Mainly a cylinder head operation where you can get a CNC ported cylinder head for this now that you wouldn't be able to get before, and set our H-beam connecting rods. This stuff like that.
You're creating an industry.
Creating an industry for it. So again, it's no different than something that's out here. This, and again, we're primarily gasoline guys. If it burns fuel, we like it.
Right.
We think all this stuff is cool, right?
Absolutely.
Because for us, like you said, an engine's an engine. So we're all trying to achieve the same thing, and to see some of the stuff that's going on out here, like the packages, the amount of development that's gone into that, and the amount of money that people are devoting to this is really, really cool for us because we don't really get to, to us, we're like, how does it even do that? How do you live? How does it do that at that level? But
and some of these guys are even doing that on stock bottom ends and stuff.
And it's crazy. But even like the amount of parts that have been billet blocks, deck plates, billet heads, like that amount of development really gets us excited. Whether we're involved in it or not, we just think that stuff's cool.
Yeah, and that's why, and we do a lot of gas stuff too. Yeah. And we got a lot of gas drive. We brought you some of our gas guys.
We sure did, yeah.
But the difference between diesel side is the gas has been developed so much longer that they're still pushing records. And here's what I think is cool is, and they might break a record by 1/10,000th of a second, this year or something. In the past 5-6 years, diesel drag racing has moved seconds.
Yeah.
Like just huge leaps. And it's a lot of our partners here, like S&S and Scheid and a lot of these vendors here. It's a cool industry that we get to collaborate together for the greater good of the industry. And then I love, last year we took a bunch of the diesel guys down to No Mercy to go play with the gas guys and put half those guys on the trailer.
Yeah.
And now, before it was like, you hope you draw the diesel guy. Now nobody wants to race the diesel guy.
Yeah.
Because it's like nobody wants to lose to him.
And you have that hanging over
don't
their
make
head,
they used to be able to dial it down to have a safe A to B pass. Now you got to run an honest race and better cut a light, or you're going to get your ass put on a trailer by diesel.
Yeah, you have like Crazy Horse running no prep stuff and just whooping up on front wheel drive stuff, rear wheel drive, all wheel drive stuff. It's crazy to watch.
Yeah, no, it's fun because again the competition's the fun part, right? Because gasoline, you're 100% right. Gasoline, it has 100-fold of development on that, right?
And it's had a huge aftermarket competing.
That's what it's all about,
so
right?
This has started to create kind of like you guys created something, and it's a smaller aftermarket, but man, get them to work together.
I've been in this industry the better part of almost 4 decades, right? So the development of getting the thing, you use the diesel to tow it there, and now you're racing it. Right? And it's a lot of fun because for us, all it's about is making horsepower, So however you can do it, whatever fuel, it's the spirit of the development.
That's the part that gets us excited.
We're data nerds, right? We're engine builders, a bunch of weirdos. Right?
Yeah. So for those of you that maybe have never seen Engine Builder, these guys are legit engine builders. So it's not one of those TV shows where it's kind of like, obviously it's not from these sexy looks of these guys that they're the hosts.
If they wanted someone that was way cuter and could say it way better, they wouldn't hire us.
Yeah.
Right.
If we used all the outtakes that we have, you'd have 3 hours worth of us just, messing up and cursing.
Expletives.
And all kinds of stuff.
In your studio, in the Power Nation studio there, in your guys' studio, the Inch Power, there's a chassis dyno right there in ground.
Yeah.
Full engine dyno.
And it finishes all the work, and then the hosts come back in. And for our stuff, ours is not that way. Power Nation has really never been that way.
Right.
We are the two that do the work. If you see anything done on or off camera, we're the ones that did it.
Yep.
If we have to be there late at night or on Saturdays or whatever, working on stuff, that's what we do to get it done.
Doesn't matter.
And we have really great capability, like we were talking about,
we have
not
really
just the
great
dynoing and the testing, but we have a great sun and hone. We have a great cleaning system. We have mill, lathe.
You got
we have
all
a
the
balancer.
equipment there.
Yeah. If we can do it in house, that's awesome.
And you know what?
It
doesn't make all the shots on TV, but when you're on set there, I mean, the whole room's lined with equipment.
Exactly.
We put stuff that holds us up, because we have a great machine shop we work with, Shacklet Automotive in Nashville, right? And he does great work for it, but we don't want to clog him up. He'll drop what he's doing to help us.
Right.
But the stuff that would really hold us up is honing and crankshaft balancing. So we got a nice Sun and SV15. We also have a CWT, multi-valve 5500. So we have a complete way of balancing crank. We're moving, so we don't have to show anything out. We don't have to farm anything out. Not that anyone doesn't do good work, but we want to control our destiny, mostly from a time standpoint, because not only do we do our own content, we do all the engines when we can for the other shows.
That's right.
Yeah, and we get to
that's
show
why I love you guys get more TV time amongst the whole network, because it's always like I'll be watching power guys to help with the engines. So
engine builders are everybody's best friends.
That's right.
So it's cool having the equipment too, because we get to show the crankshafts. But if you're taking your stuff to a machine shop,
you don't know
what they're doing.
Or you guys,
here's what you need to take. Here's what they're going to do. Here's why it might be all that, and explain to people and show it to them.
We're about education, right? And that's a big.
That's why we love it.
Again, I always tell I dig powered by science. That hits hard with us, right? Because that's what it's all about. You can say whatever you want. We always say if you don't measure it, you don't test it, you're guessing. Right?
Yeah,
exactly. Well, we just had a conversation off camera, but it was just that. It's like show me. Show me the data. There's a lot of people that talk.
You hit the nail on the head when we're talking. We're very open-minded about these things, and we're not saying that anything will or won't do something. But if
anybody is, you guys are open-minded. You guys throw crazy shit at these engines and try different combinations and all that stuff. So if somebody comes up and it's like, oh, my engine builder has a special way, you guys will say,
Great.
Yeah. Show me.
Show me some data.
Show me that it's good
Yeah,
or
no,
better.
because
Yeah.
we're all about education, right? You know, we do what we do, but our goal in life is to put out accurate data and show people that not only that this is what you get for real.
Right.
And again, there's all kinds of things that are out there that you know we watch, and we watch everybody's stuff too. So you know, and there's a lot of cool stuff that's out there. But for us, we 100% want to put out something that say, hey, look, this will give someone the confidence to go out and try it themselves for one thing.
Yeah.
And two, this is real data on real parts that we personally, this is what we do. We put it together, we tested it. We have very good equipment to test this stuff on. And we always tell there's three things that don't lie in life, right? Mathematics, physics, and chemistry. None of them lie. You may not like what they tell you, but they will always tell you the truth.
Sometimes these people defy physics in their minds.
Well, they defy physics everywhere, right?
Yeah, and
that's okay. It's all entertainment.
Yeah,
we love watching it.
Our stuff we do try to keep it mostly like achievable. I mean, we do everything. We do junkyard turbo stuff up to $60,000 race engines and everything in between. But we do because education is our big thing. We're not only going to show you how to do it, but here's why you need to use these parts.
Why?
And then in the end, here's what this
And
combination
here's
of
what
parts
happens
will do.
when you put these together.
Yes,
Right?
and if you take those same combination of parts, you put it together right, you put the same tune-up in it, you will have a dyno verified engine that will make that power anywhere in the world. It's not like, oh, it only made it on their dyno or whatever.
Right.
It will make it anywhere in the world, and you know that's what it
And
takes
you guys
to make
show
that number.
Like you actually show it to people.
Yeah, no, that's the big deal. And you know, one of the things, oddly enough, people want us to always test stuff to failure. Well, because we do what we do, that's not hard to do, right? Because you can put something outside its operational envelope really easy by a wacky tune-up, the wrong fuel, the wrong parts of the application. We can flush parts out of engines. We're not in the business of doing that, right?
That part's easy.
We're here to show people how to do things right. No one ever has a lot of times it's on these send it culture, right? And again, I can go down a huge rabbit hole on that. You always never have enough time to do it right, but you always have enough time to do it over.
Right.
So,
But also,
that makes no sense.
You spend a lot of money. Engines are expensive.
They're expensive.
We know. We build them, and you spend all this time and money on this power plant, basically, that you want to you're building it for yourself.
Right.
Why would you want to have something that isn't the best it can be, or is going has a potential to failure? You want something that's going to be dead. Our whole job is to not destroy stuff. We want it to live.
rebuilding
Right. Yes, exactly. Let's just do it right the first time.
If you're in professional racing, that's your job, right? And when you're testing things and trying to find the weak link, but you have a huge budget for that normally, right? So we're not worried about that. What we do is we are trying to keep everybody out of the woods. We want to make sure everybody spends their hard-earned money, has a great time doing it, and they get the result. Because if they want to see something done, chances are we've built something that's similar. So
we can show it.
So I want to, before you go, you guys got a few more minutes?
we're good, man.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to turn the tables because normally you guys are interviewing me or one of our drivers or something. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about you, but we actually thing that was designed for our employees that when we bring an employee on,
Okay.
I'm going to give them to you guys this time.
Hell yeah!
All right.
I'm going to have to edit some of them because they're basic.
Okay.
Our followers know these questions. So starts off with tell us your name and what you do, but
Kind of did that, yeah.
we already got that covered. The world knows you now. How did you find out about Hot Shot Secret?
That's
Did
a
you know
memory
us at
lane.
all before we started working with you on?
I did, and I can't remember exactly how. It was probably social media. We'll just say it's social media because that's probably
Shout
what
out
it was.
to Pickles.
Yeah, because that's probably what it was. And I believe I was, following you guys before I started working at Power Nation. Yeah.
Cool. Where were you born?
Am I answering all these? Maryland.
You both are.
Oh, okay.
We'll tag team
I was
this.
born in Maryland.
Yeah, we just learned that from local to Maddie Graves.
Yes, yeah. She's kind of like southern Maryland, and I was up north, but yeah, same area basically. Yeah.
I was born in Michigan.
Michigan.
The upper part of the lower peninsula. So, if you're a Michigan guy, you do that kind of stuff.
Do hands,
I'm from right there.
Okay.
I'm from a little town called Boyne Falls, Michigan.
I was just in the thumb.
Ubley?
Yeah. Onaway.
Onaway.
Oh yeah, the Big Rig Challenge. If you guys have never gone to that, you got to
I know
go.
I've seen
exactly where
videos,
Onaway
but
is, so.
not
It's
been,
awesome.
yeah.
It's up
That's
there.
awesome.
So, what was your very first job?
Plumbing.
Plumbing?
Plumbing. So both my parents
That's
are.
a heck of a first job.
Well, both of my parents are master plumbers. My mom and dad are both master plumbers. So
That's why you're so technical.
I grew up plumbing. I mean, there's like pictures of me backfilling ditches when I was a kid. Like some kids went out and played in the yard, and I did that too. But at a certain point when I was old enough, I went out and I dug holes with a mini backhoe in our field. I would dig holes to like build them out.
Most kids are doing that in a sandbox, and you actually had a real one.
I kind of did that too, but yeah, when I was like 8 or 9 years old out there digging holes, I'd practice digging holes and I'd backfill them, and then I was running, I would run equipment on job sites and stuff. I was a helper for a bunch of years with them.
I was clearly our first job plumbing. First
Really?
time. Oh, yeah. What about you? First job.
Mine is nothing like that.
Okay.
My first job is I had a chicken suit on handing out Cadbury eggs at Easter time at a restaurant that I washed dishes at.
Wow. Is there photo evidence of this?
I'm like, that's when you need pictures.
We'll have to find that.
I hope it's never anywhere to be found.
Yeah. We'll have to find that. Okay, so this one really is interesting for you guys. For me, what was your very first car?
1979 Firebird Esprit, or however you say. I say Esprit, but it was a canary yellow V6 car that I bought in town for like $3,000. It was parked in town. I went and got it. I actually bought it before I had my license. My mom had to drive it back for me because I was like, I knew I wanted a cool car, and Smokey and the Bandit going up was like cool the movie, right? Yeah. So I was like, I saw that and I was like, man, that's it. Like, looking back, probably a really poor financial choice because it was V6 yellow, but got the car and painted it red, put a 350 in it with a 700 R4 and drove it for years.
Door jams too, or are they still yellow?
Nope, door jams and everything, man.
Wow, nice.
Door jams and everything.
Nice.
And,
I got a side follow-up to that question I always ask. Do you wish you still had your first car?
It comes and goes. Okay. I sold it for a lot less than I had into it, but when I moved to this job. So right. I had it for almost 5 years, basically, like all through college. That was my daily. Like, right. I drove that car back and forth from Ohio to Maryland to North Carolina and all over several, like,
nice.
All the time. When I bought it, I think it had like, probably like 50 or 60,000 miles.
What engine in that?
It started with a 3.8, and then I was building a 350 for it because I knew I wanted to swap it, and the 3.8 actually popped the head gasket just in time, and that's nice. And so I was ready to go, and I swapped that and a 700 R4. So that car would get 23 miles a gallon across Ohio, and it didn't make a lot of power. Like I just built it to be driven. So I chassis down it when I was at school, and I think it made like 295 or 305 at the wheel. It was mild 350, and drove that car for years and years, and I sold it right before I moved down here for way less than what I had into it, which was probably a mistake, but sometimes I miss it.
Sometimes they have to move on.
Buy high, sell low is my motto.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not on purpose, but it happens that way. Yeah. Your first car?
Mine, Frank's done a lot more cool stuff than
Apparently.
Yeah. My first car was a 1973 Mercury Comet 2-door, right? 200 straight six. It was a Michigan car, so it was rust beyond belief, right? My nickname for it was the brush buggy, right?
Okay.
Because we had Power Kings on the back, and I would just try to go everywhere the four-wheel drives were. I come from a very small town in northern Michigan. Boyne Falls has 300 people in it, so we go drive around I thought my car was an off-road car, but oddly enough, my shit was canary yellow too.
Yeah.
No way.
That's kind of a weird coincidence, but both started with yellow cars.
Hey. One of my favorite colors. I'm down for a yellow car.
It was not my favorite.
Did you guys play any sports growing up, or you still play any sports?
Barely. I played because our school was very small, K through 12, less than 300 kids in it, all in the same building, right? My graduating class had 23 kids in it, so I always bragged that I was in the top 20 of my class. So I was actually probably number 20. But we had baseball and basketball, nothing to speak of, But and then after that, I was so wrapped up in cars.
I was gonna say, is that where you were leaning more automotive?
Yeah, no, I was automotive since I could pick up something, right?
Yep.
So always working on something. Yep. So I didn't have any interest after anything of any, and no grand illusion of sports, anything. Really liked working on cars. Basically, and engines was the thing. So
right.
I've been working on cars my whole life, but engines was always been my thing. I'd rather, to me, a car is a rolling engine stand.
Sure.
Right? So I love engines, but nothing to speak of as far as any sports. Don't know about sports. Every time you go to like a sports club,
we're really bad.
We're bad. We're
so you're the same.
I did sports, but not like. I guess you would consider it like conventional. Like, I mean, what people, they're like football, that kind of stuff. I don't know anything about it.
You also went to school at what's the
UNOH?
UNOH, yeah. So That's pretty young to know that you wanted to get into that.
Yeah, mine was. I wasn't, I guess, like as early because I grew up doing plumbing, right? But as far as sports, I did do. I ran track. I ran long distance track, and I threw some discus and stuff. And then I switched. That was freshman year, and then my sophomore and junior years, I swam like year-round competitive swimming, which was really fun. I absolutely loved that. I'd done like summer swimming, like summer league stuff for a few years.
So you're like an actual athlete.
I mean, kind of,
Yeah,
I
so
guess.
Does all the cool stuff.
I mean, we would swim like a lot, like we would practice like 6 times a week or whatever, and like I did okay at it. I went to states and stuff, and
I swim like an anvil.
he does, though, yeah. Well, we would like, dude, it was very time intensive, and we would swim like 6,000 yards a day, and like it was, but it was a lot of fun. I loved it, but I quit swimming because I was going to UNOH. So like I decided basically it was like I was devoting a lot of time to that, and I loved it, but I knew I wanted to like change.
You had a different passion.
Yeah, and like my passion for cars kind of grew at the age of like 15, 16.
Yeah.
Just kind of, I don't know how I caught the bug, and that's why I bought my first car and stuff, was because I had that bug. And I actually started out doing diesel stuff. I went to a vocational, like the county vocational school for the diesel program. And that's how I paid for. That's how I paid for my schooling and got into that. And some of the last year I was like, I want to focus on this. So I quit sports or quit swimming and turn my focus.
Prioritize.
To that. Yeah, prioritize. Yeah,
that's cool. What is your favorite hobby? What do you guys do when you're not wrenching on an engine? You're not working. You're not on some project engine. I'm not going to let you say tweaking an engine. Anything non.
I don't know what to say.
They're like, we don't know. That's all we do.
What am I supposed to say?
No,
okay, so.
I don't know.
What is it?
Does smoking cigars count?
Yeah.
You guys do like smoking
Does
cigars.
that count?
We smoke a lot of cigars.
Yeah.
That's a hobby.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess.
Unless you just grab something off the shelf, but you actually selecting.
I got him into it because he never did that. But when he first got here, I'm like, hey, try this. He literally just turned 21, right?
When I first started,
way to be a bad influence.
Right.
But I love the taste, love the smell.
But like I'm a sportsman, right?
That's a hobby. Yeah,
I guess
that counts.
It's a hobby. No, because I deer hunt.
Yeah.
I'm a hunter. I make knives. I build guns. I'm a machinist by trade. I've always been a machinist, not only an automotive machinist, but a tool and die machinist as well. So a piece of metal is a piece of metal.
Right.
So I like 1911s in that platform.
Yeah.
And so built some guns. Worked on some.
We got some good gun oil.
I saw you.
Just saw it. Yeah.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
nice, very nice.
Yeah.
We'll have to make sure you get some of that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like some of that.
Just a couple left. What's your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving, good food.
Oh man.
Common one.
Yeah,
Good one.
I think I'm right there with you.
We don't take a lot of holidays.
Yeah,
We take like Thanksgiving and Christmas usually, and that's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Pretty much me
I
too.
was gonna say
Yeah.
Arbor Day. Is that? No, it's for mine's Thanksgiving too.
Yeah.
So.
All right. What is your favorite beverage?
Oh,
This can be an adult beverage.
man.
If you'd like to enter that.
It can
Sure.
tequila.
He's gonna say. I know. I already
Tequila.
Know, I already know what he's gonna say.
How do you drink
I
it?
like sipping tequila.
Just straight?
Yeah, I like good tequilas. If we go out somewhere like when we're at like PRI and stuff, we eat pretty good. We go to like some nice restaurants around there and like get a nice tequila to sip on.
So what's your top shelf tequila that you can find?
Like the one if they have it, it's my go-to. It's like a Don Julio 1942.
Yep.
That's like. If they have it, I'm like, I'll just have it. Like that's my good. Like I go.
And I'm a bourbon guy, right?
Yeah, I am too.
And it's not that it's bullshit. So there's so many good bourbons. Like there's people that have these really discernible palates. Like taste the baking spices and I'm like, this tastes like
getting cedar and whatever.
It's like I'm chewing on a leather
getting
strap.
tones of
What the hell are you talking about, right? So I like all the ones like Frank August. I like that. That's a really good one. There's all the usual suspects, the Wellers and stuff like that. All great stuff. And so
and where you guys are located too, and even this area, Kentucky, Tennessee.
Yeah, we're in Tennessee.
You can get some good whiskey in this
We're about
area.
45 minutes from Jack Daniels, right?
All Jack Daniels,
all good stuff.
And I've just been in Nashville the last couple of days, and just a couple of restaurants I've been at. You look at the bar.
Oh yeah.
The whiskey selection at these bars there.
Out of this world.
That's crazy.
I tell you what, I'm also just as happy with a lime sparkling water from Kroger. You know?
Okay.
So
What works, works.
I vary between the two.
Now, I kid you not, this is the final question.
Okay.
And it's, what's your favorite TV show?
Wow, man.
I mean,
Better
we might
be
be
Engine
kind of
Power.
biased. Yeah.
Biased
Maybe
on
kind
that
of biased,
one,
but yeah.
I mean,
I do like watching our show. I mean, it's different because, like, by the time the show comes out, right, we have watched it all the way through probably 5 or 6 times.
Right.
So it's not like it drops and we're
Right.
like, oh, man, I'm going to sit down and watch this because we've already seen it a bunch.
Right.
But we do enjoy watching it mostly because, like, we have fun making it, you know?
Sure.
But the thing we always say is we make the show that we would want to watch.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a big thing. We want an educational show that when you're doing something cool, you explain it and why you're doing what you're doing and why you're using the parts that you're using.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Now, I'm a science geek as well, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
again, if it's math, physics, and chemistry, I love it, right?
Sure.
And so I gravitate towards a lot of science stuff, right? But I just people will ask, like, did you watch, it's whatever sitcom or
whatever's new right now,
I have
yeah.
no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
Don't know.
We're a bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, see, now we know a little bit more about you that the average viewer doesn't. So
True, yeah.
You made it through our 10 question
This has
gauntlet.
literally been the most exposed interview we've
Yeah,
had.
the
We're
most
getting out
in-depth
there.
interview. This is,
Yeah.
yeah. Everyone's
But
just going to defer people to
I
this.
really appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
absolutely love working with Engine Power, specifically for everything you're just saying. We're so science-based. We love data. We love how your show is produced and put together. You guys are great to work with. I personally want to thank you for bringing the whole team out, and I can't wait for this episode to hit because it's, for me, especially with an audience like you guys have that are very engine specific, the diesel just don't get that much attention and love. So anytime we can get this, what we're doing out here, out to the world, it means a lot to these guys, these racers that you guys are meeting. You guys have met over the years that we brought on set and
Yeah.
stuff. So we just appreciate what you guys do, and
appreciate
we love this
it.
partnership.
Yeah, we appreciate
So do we,
it as well,
yeah.
man. We got a good thing going. Let's continue on, man.
Yeah.
We have a good time doing it. It's like I said, we don't care what it is. If it burns, well, if it burns gunpowder or gasoline, we like. We always
Yeah.
say, basically, if it burns fuel, we like. We love
Yeah.
cylinder pressure, and that's what we do, man.
Yeah.
And I never know when I run into these guys. I do remember, I think the last time offset I ran into them was a random Las Vegas lobby during SEMA.
Oh, yeah.
These guys were decked out to the tee with their cigars in hand. They were cutting a rug on the dance floor. I saw a little dance step
I
going.
wouldn't have guy, you
I mean, you're there, right?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have guy.
Well, thanks again, guys.
Yes.
Man, thank you very
Appreciate
much.
you.
Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle. We
And
really-
we'll have some fun before you guys leave here. So,
Absolutely, yeah.
And I'll find
All right.
Pickles. We'll get Pickles back in a second. But
Pickles is working.
She's
oh,
making
they
it
opened
happen.
up. Oh, we got customers. She's selling stuff for
Yeah.
us. So
All right.
All right.
thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
And that was Pat and Frankie from our friends at Engine Power. We love those guys. It's we've been working with them for a long time now,
How long?
and always fun to go down there on set. And what we didn't mention, we're not going to release everything, but they're out here filming an episode here at Beech Bend with their diesel drag racers. We also just filmed an episode on set just yesterday or the day before with another motorsports partner of ours in studio. So that episode will be coming to a TV near you soon as well. So
It's pretty cool.
big week with Engine Power this week. So
Lots going on.
Really excited about it. So cool. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You sell some stuff?
Yes. Lots of stuff.
Good.
Lots of
I stole
tech
the
cards.
I stole the 10 questions and gave it to them.
I saw that.
Okay.
It was a good move.
You didn't want them. So what do you got? We got any announcements or
A handful
cool stuff?
of announcements.
Let's get into some.
Let's see. So, starting today, for the rest of the month of July, we are doing free shipping on orders $25 or more when placed on the website. So normally it's $49 or more, but it is $25 for the rest of the month for free shipping.
So they just spend $25 to get free shipping? That's it?
Yep.
We got bottles that are $25.
Yeah.
You can get you one bottle. You don't even have to go to the store.
Get there fast.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. We've got a review of the month for LX4. Says, I've been using this product for over 8 years on my 2004 Dodge Ram with 176,000 miles on it and still going strong. So thank you, Chris C., for that review. I'm going to send you a bottle of LX4.
Nice.
For that 5-star review. And then featured ride for the week. If you don't know, every Friday I change the cover photo on Facebook. And
you get wild sometimes.
Yeah, there have been some non-truck vehicles featured.
Is this a big setup?
What
is that?
That is, I believe, Keith's grandson.
Oh, it's a cart.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Yep. We got a few karting teams we sponsor too.
Yeah.
A lot of them use our Adrenaline R2 racing oil. So
really,
our high-end racing oil that some of these guys are using, the 50, 60 weight stuff. We have a 20 weight stuff that's perfect for these carts. So
yeah,
that's cool. Who's that? Keith Russa?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, congrats, Keith Russa. You're gonna be up there for a week.
Yep. And if you want your car featured, just comment on the cover photo, and I grab those.
Car featured. If you want your engine-based platform featured.
Yeah. Did I tell you my dad's gonna comment something?
On what?
A wood chipper.
Hey, that would be nice.
He used the grease on it.
Awesome.
Yeah. So he keeps talking about commenting. So that might be featured soon.
Let's get a wood chipper on there. All right, let's see who can use. How do they do this? They submit it to your post?
Yeah. Okay. They just leave a comment on the post. So like every time I change the cover photo, it becomes a post, and you can leave comments on it.
So find that post of this new one, and I want everybody to post up their strangest engine that has some Hot Shots product in it.
Yes. That would be fun.
All right.
Still no lawnmower
yet. I don't know what my weirdest one is. It's probably like a weed whacker.
A weed whacker? I haven't had one of those yet.
You haven't had one of those weed whackers? Oh, you can post it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you don't really have weed whackers, but I'm gonna put a picture of my impact gun.
Okay.
Because I use ours as a lubricant for my air tools.
All
so
right.
that counts, right?
Oh yeah, that's different. It's unique.
All right, what else you got?
Let's see.
What's up, Linda?
Oh, hi, Mom. We've got upcoming events in August. That is really far away.
I can see him, kind of.
You can see him?
I know where one is.
Do you know where we're going?
I know beginning of August, we have a big trip coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we kind of let it out of the bag last time.
Yeah, we did.
But we are going to Speed Week, and I am really excited because we've never been before. And so that is in the Salt Flats out in Utah, where they do land speed record racing. And they have the craziest vehicles there. And we have some very, very cool sponsored vehicles that are going to be shooting for some world records, both on the gasoline side and on the diesel side. So we'll be going out there with our film team and documenting this. And I can't wait to show you what we're going to see, because I can't wait to see what I'm going to see.
Heck yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we're going to come back with some new world records. And it's funny, I'll out somebody because I hope they're watching, because whatever. When we talk about drag racing records, it gets hairy sometimes, because it's real easy for people to say, oh, this is the fastest this. It's the fastest Cummins or the fastest Duramax or whatever. And in drag racing, technically what they mean is the quickest, because they're talking about a 3-second pass. Well, fastest is how fast they're going. So it's actually two different things. And people confuse that a lot. And so there's always this argument of, oh, it's not the fastest, it's the quickest. And some people are the quickest and fastest because they're the lowest elapsed time, also the highest mile per hour. But a couple years ago, we had a post going that I think it was when Firepunk broke the record, and we had made the statement, the world's fastest diesel, which it was the world's fastest diesel on an 8-mile racetrack. But some land speed people got really, really mad and said, it's not the fastest, And so I said, touche, touche. So now we're just going to go get all the world speed, land speed records.
Problem solved.
Done. Easy. So we're really looking forward to heading out to Utah. And they got their track's 5 miles long. So they get all the way up to speed, and we'll be seeing speeds over 300 miles per hour.
Wow.
So I'm excited about that.
That's exciting. Maybe
What else on that map?
Maybe there'll be a special episode.
Maybe. Ooh, I don't know if we can go live from the desert.
Too
We're gonna
far
try.
out there?
We're going to try.
Okay. Okay. Other events coming up. I think that's our first event.
I see some PPL.
Yeah, lots of PPL, some NTPA, NHRDA in Montana. That's happening.
We'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. But there's NTPA in Ohio. I can't see dates. I took a screenshot.
Is this your August list? So
Yeah, this is August.
So NTPA championships will be in Bowling Green.
Oh, sweet.
That's a big one.
Okay.
Yep.
So right back here, this area.
No, it's in Ohio.
Bowling Green, Ohio.
Bowling Green, Ohio.
Okay.
It's down here the whole time.
Yeah.
No, it's like our backyard. It's
Well, for this event, I thought it was going to be in Ohio.
yeah. We'll be back here for LS Fest. Is that next month?
No, that's September. That's early
Okay.
September.
So we're getting closer to it.
Yeah. But yeah, some cool events. And then
On the West Coast, and all of a sudden it pops up because I get a little notification when he goes live, and it's like 9 o'clock, and he's done by 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I can catch the whole show now. But for the rest of us East Coast folks, 12 Eastern to 5 Eastern.
I've been seeing it a couple times during this trip since
Yeah?
we're off an hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what. We've been on the road for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know what time zone I'm in anymore.
Me either.
But we're really excited about this weekend. One unique thing with Outlaw Diesel this week is they pushed a lot of stuff back. So we've been racing during the day a lot. It was so hot. We're really nasty. We're extremely moist.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Oh yeah.
But cloud cover came over. It's cooling down again. And the racing now is going to be later in the night. So they don't start until 6 o'clock this time here, so Central. And then we're racing late in the night. They're having like another one of their shootouts. I think that's like at 11:30 p.m.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. So we're going to have some night racing when it's nice and cool. And then a full day of eliminations tomorrow here at Beech Bend, which is a historic track. So if you got time or local, come on by, see us, stop by the Hot Shot Seeker booth. We got good deals going on. We'll give you a free sample.
Yep.
And you might run into Pat and Frankie from Engine Power as they're running around getting the great word out of all of our diesel people out here. So
Sweet.
That'll
That's all.